What's up, guys? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up, guys? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to thank you guys for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, this literally does not work. Man, it's fall, the weather, the temperature is dropping down. I've got out here now, the skies have opened up after the remnants of Delta came through, and things are drying out. And I'm enjoying the last little bit of time that I've got with the fish because it's getting cold at night and they're beginning to slow down. Doesn't look like it at the moment because it's warmed up a little today, but soon they're going to be hibernating and it's going to be winter. Winter on this season that has been from hell. I realized something, there's always new terms. I'm an old guy, I just turned 55 a few days ago, and I'm still getting educated on social media. And there's this thing called the cancel culture, where basically you get canceled. And, basically that just means you're done. It's over with. It happens on the Twitter a lot. But I realized that before that became a term, that was honestly Dallas Cowboy fans. Dallas Cowboy fans have always been ready to get rid of somebody and cancel them. It doesn't matter who you are. Jerry Jones forever has been part of that cancel culture because everybody's been wanting to get rid of Jerry Jones. Of course, we had Tony Romo. It was like, get rid of Tony Romo. He's a bum and everything else until he gets hurt. Then we need to bring Tony Romo back. We literally have people right now that are saying, can Jerry get on Jones and bring Tony Romo back? It's crazy because as bad as the defense has played this year, that we have people saying, can we get Chris Richard back? The old saying, you don't miss the water till the well runs dry. Well, this is very true with people. A lot of times you think that they're the worst until you get rid of them and you realize maybe that guy wasn't so bad. And so now we have a lot of people out there that are part of the cancel culture of Dak Prescott. Some of the things that I have seen literally over the last few days have just been crazy. I actually saw, thank you, Stuart Morrison, who shared it with me, that NBC Sports literally said, NBC Sports Washington, that maybe the Dallas Cowboys will call about Dwayne Haskins. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. So you mean a guy that the Washington team spent a first-round draft pick on can't start on a team with no name? A team that has spent about $200 million over the last 10 years on quarterbacks, that literally has a guy who came back from a spiral fracture where they almost had to amputate his leg, that he can't start over him, but you guys think that he would be better than Dak Prescott coming back? I had people say, let's take Amari Cooper and trade him to New York to get Sam Darnold. The reality is, then I've also got people that say, well, we should tank and try and get Trevor Lawrence. Now, keep in mind that right now, I think we're somewhere around 18th, 19th at draft position, that in order to get Sam Darnold, that it'll probably cost you about 3 or 4 number one draft picks. You realize that, right? And of course, on Speak for Yourself yesterday, Acho was talking about, the Cowboys, they might be drafting somewhere between 8 and 15, that they should go get a quarterback. It's awful enticing to draft a quarterback right then and there. What was it, 3 years ago that Josh Rosen was deemed the best quarterback in the draft, that guy was a franchise quarterback, and it only took 1 year for them to realize he's not everything he was advertised. He's just not. He's just not that good. And they traded him to Miami for a ham sandwich. Right now, Miami's trying to trade him and they can't get a potted meat sandwich for him. Remember when the Colts, who have a great defense, they signed Phillip Rivers. Phillip Rivers, the questions on whether or not Jacoby Brissett should be starting over Phillip Rivers. Frank Reich is actually answering that question right now. Frank Reich, the same guy who did miracles with Carson Wentz, and Carson Wentz is not the same guy without Frank Reich. Just throwing that in there to you Eagles. That a lot of Carson Wentz's regression happened after Frank Reich left. So Frank Reich, who's had Phillip Rivers, who's been, a great numbers quarterback for a long time, it's kind of like, yeah, we're about ready to give up on him. Right? You get that, right? I was talking to a friend of mine who thinks that Atlanta is about ready to just start all over. Just gut the whole team, get rid of course, Matty Ice, because, well, let's face it, it's been pretty cold in Atlanta for a long time. So you're looking at that dynamic. You can't look at Drew Brees right now and say that Drew Brees is the same guy he was a couple years ago. Right now, Drew Brees looks like he's like me, an old man. He's still winning some games. He still has some of the magic, but you have to look at him and say, when he tries to throw the ball deep, he's got to use everything in a little mixer to get the ball downfield. Jimmy Garoppolo, who has been injured again, early part of the season, comes back last week and throws, 7 completions for 77 yards, a couple of interceptions, and gets benched. Okay? It's so bad that Alex Smith is now playing again in Washington. If Hurts, I believe, actually showed a little bit better on a couple of those plays he's been in there, that Carson Wentz would be benched. And as you look around the NFL, you see guys like Kirk Cousins that, Kirk Cousins is what we thought he was. And that's a guy who, well, turns over the ball a lot in the fourth quarter. And when it comes to games that are, prime time, doesn't do very well. There's not a whole lot of quarterbacks that are out there. Yeah, there's Russell Wilson, there's Aaron Rodgers, there's an old-ass Tom Brady, but I'm still not sold on him. That I think as it gets later in the season, the wall's going to be hitting him as well. Because you've seen some cracks right there. You see Drew Brees isn't the same guy. We've got Cam who's got COVID. As you look around the NFL, all of you cancel culture Dallas Cowboy fans, you need to stop. There is no giant savior. There is no big pile or stockyard of players that are automatically, that you can just bring in, that are automatically going to be better than what you have. Tyron Smith, we need to move on for him. Do you think left tackles grow on trees? They don't. They just don't. Dak has been the consummate professional. Dak has kept this team together in the same way Tony Romo has kept this team together for years, when the defense wasn't there good enough for them to be dominant. And the sad thing is as we go through this culture of canceling people, you guys just don't realize it until it's too late. I hope this doesn't end up being one of those cases that, like the Indianapolis Colts, they decided that Peyton Manning, with the neck problem, that we got this guy we get in the draft. He'll be a generational player. Andrew Luck, he'll be great. We can let this guy who's performed and been a professional all his career just go. Then watch him succeed elsewhere, while you never get back to the big dance again. Yeah, that would really suck for us Cowboy fans, as we watch other players leave here, other coaches leave here, and become successful. Because we're always ready to cancel and get rid of people, yet for some reason, a Sean Payton gets a Super Bowl ring. A Mike Zimmer gets to the NFC Championship game. 4 former Dallas Cowboys defenders wear Super Bowl rings, while we're here trying to cancel and find somebody else. Just stop it with the cancel culture. Dak Prescott is a winner. And guys like him aren't just waiting for the Dallas Cowboys to come suck him up because he's just replaceable. He's not. Jeez. Sometimes I don't know what's wrong with you guys. All right. Take care of the fishies. What's up, guys? What's up? That water I know is cold. Come here. Come here. Hey, guys. Hey, guys. Yeah, y'all are slowing down. You're not quite as excited as you used to be. Yeah. Here you go. Yeah, that water's getting cold. All right, y'all. Hope y'all have a great day. Next up, Dallas Cowboys versus the Eagles. Who is the class of the division? Or should I say king of the heat?